Constitution for sure, yeah. It depends. It depends. Are we? It would be Dex to aim it, Con to see how forceful of a blast it is, and Intelligence to see whether or not it would be profane to do so in the area. Or Wisdom, either or. Okay. Okay. Hiya! Hiya! I need to switch it over. I'm stupid. I forgot to set up this so we're gonna have to go through the news. But speaking of news, there's holy smokes, Splatoon 3 is a thing that's happening. What? Hello? Hello? What do you mean? Sure, it's 2022, but who cares? It's insane. And we also have the homies in chat doing dance moves and nonsense to music that we won't be able to hear because it's copyrighted. Pog champ. But I am just quickly finishing up the rest of my stream setup while we go ahead and click on through. Oh, I just realized the sorry, I'm having to type this up. Bam, bam, space. Go to this. I need to change the name of the stream as well. I literally did nothing. I just clicked the go live button. I made a thing for it too. I'm dumb. It's fine. I need to come up with a snazzy title. Hold on. Let me at least click through here. Yeah. We're just still setting up. Everything's going really good. I just actually put out a video for it a little bit ago, which is doing very well. I'm just having to change it from gunfire because I had that set up weirdly. And I'm just grabbing some things. I'm actually gonna go throw this link in the Discord real fast. And we'll get the show on the road. Save changes, and there we go. Boom. Alright, and then just... shoot, I can't find the buttons now. Wow. You'd think, after doing this for almost 2 years now, I'd have it down right. But no. Boom, there we go. Let's do it! Yeah. Hello. Alright. I'm gonna start things off with some...
I am planning on using this in one of our goblin campaigns.
Beautiful.
Because our god is a bee.
Trevor's gone. He's going to go up.
Fair enough.
Alright then.
Okay.
No. Raise
Trevor's in
and lower that. I'm doing good, man. How have you guys been?
What would I hold my tongue to tuck in my toe?
That made no sense. They can't actually hear me yet. It's fine.
Joey, you wanna play a game?
I just realized I was muted.
Oof.
Yep.
But I am now live with some Squid Game.
Did you hear my my archetype?
No.
Oh. I'm not gonna repeat it again. It's a paladin oath based around bees.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yes.
Polytopia with you if I was high.
Fair
But
enough.
alas. But alas,
Bruh.
he is not.
D&D's a great
Yeah.
game, though. Just as a random side note. Love that game.
Absolutely, Joey. Polytopia is a game that you've got to play high.
And then there were 4.
Yeah, that one.
Sus.
The imposters, of course.
Sus.
Dude, I've been playing way too much Turf War recently. I started painting the floor, like, everywhere. Just randomly. You know, as you do.
Yeah, I went into my bedroom and just painted the entire floor.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Joey, I kind of want to play War Thunder.
I'm not even fully sure what that game is.
Military sim.
I just got bodied randomly. I definitely should have done some warm-up games. Nice.
Genshin.
Suck.
There we go, that's a nice
Vote on the
help.
new banner. Ah, never mind. Why I didn't want to play.
Yes. Look at how big his head is, bro.
Bro.
It's that big! Look at my head. Look at that.
I mean, that's points on the leaderboard.
All cough, no cum.
I know the feeling,
You're
man.
just like
It's rough. I need a better way to mute and unmute myself. It's fine.
Wait, are you talking about like neck? I mean, I figured it out. I just didn't say anything because I wanted to hear him confused. no.
Oh no!
No. Oh. Might be a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Just a little bit here. You guys can
Of course I come
hear
fast.
the Discord.
Nope.
Yes, you can. There we go. That should be better, hopefully. Got him.
My headphones weren't plugged in.
Tell me about your husband.
I love him.
Who? Corpse?
Tell me about your husband. He's gay as fuck.
Bro.
When I met my husband, I thought, man, this is very gay.
Ah, dang it.
Prostitute.
I wonder if anyone has bet on a vehicle if they got married. Like, the relationship is done.
I would imagine that number is low, but I wouldn't be surprised. I also wouldn't be surprised if they immediately got divorced.
I guess Gabe's the only one who caught it.
I did not hear it. I have a lot of sounds going on right now.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I have no earthly idea.
Did my camera go out?
No, you're still here.
It's not there for me. It's not weird.
It's there.
Yeah, you're still
It's
good.
there because you got blue light behind you. Turn it red.
Turn it red.
Turn the blue
dang.
light red.
Turn
Come on,
the
Jim.
light straight.
We killed the booyah. We killed the booyah bomb. But at what cost?
What con? Did you suck my con?
Okay, so moving swiftly on from that, but going back a little bit.
There's the
Did
red
you
light.
see the news?
There's the red.
Did you see the things
Yeah,
that they were
Roxanne.
putting on Twitter? The Splatoon peoples.
Rocks!
Because my video that I made and I literally posted like 4 hours ago is already a little bit out of date.
Jeez.
Because they well, the audio for it is at least. They confirmed that in Splatoon 3, which was announced on the Direct, that was yesterday, there's going to be a mix of Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 specials. Like, they confirmed that. They also confirmed that at least one location in this new area is called the City of Chaos. And the area is called the Splatlands.
I couldn't
and
leave
then,
out order. Marina's so much better.
I'm eating,
so, but for those of you that didn't watch my video earlier today, I assume none of you guys, it's fine.
No, I talked to the person like, I don't even
I
know what
am
you're
not.
talking about.
I'm talking about Squid Game, which none of you care about other than
Whoa,
Gabe
you're
and
right.
maybe Trevor.
Squame.
But,
I enjoyed the game.
I have a theory that, like Marie and Cuddlefish in Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1 respectively, Marina is going to be like the mentor figure that leads you through the hero mode, having given up on her music career and going back to like her former Marine days.
Battle career.
She's a fisherman.
She's a fisherman? She's a pirate lord.
I also think Mr. Grizz is going to be the big bad of this game.
There's a big bear.
Big bear.
Big bear. Brother bear? That's a good movie.
Yo, what's up,
That's-
Brother
Sushi?
Bear is a
movie,
good
though.
movie.
Brother bear 2. Nah. Brother bear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many, like, I don't want to say, like, a bunch of really weird random things that would be really cool to see. But, like, I don't know. I did a whole deep dive on that video. But there's a lot of really weird nonsense in the Sunken Scrolls with the Salmonids.
I'm going
Like, including randomly religious text.
Oh. Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
When Germa was opening the door in Slime Rancher, you know how you have to like put in
Oh, yeah.
the crystals into the statue,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Every time you put one in, you hear like the little slimes like harmonize. They go ah. So all this chat was just going ah, ah.
I kind of want to
Audio
see
jungle.
somebody make that into Witch Doctor now. To the conversation about killer whales, I would love to see those back. That would be incredible. And I feel like I feel like they would probably will because it's more balanced than the Stingray. It's basically it's basically a sonic laser cannon. Like it shoots. No. It's Inkling's ultimate in Smash Bros.
Big laser.
Like the big laser that just kind of shoots all over the place. But in the actual game, you have to like aim it, and that's the direction it goes in. In Splatoon 2, they had one that was weaker, but you could aim it, which was objectively like more powerful. And I personally prefer the original to the new one because it's less broken.
Yumbo was really not eating Prangle.
Krang.
I'm thinking about becoming
That's just racism.
Yo, what's up, Octo Trooper? That's fair, man. Like we take people of all skill levels here. Right now, I'm doing some ranked battles, but in a few we'll probably move over to league and or private battles. If you guys wanna if you wanna send me a friend request, I can add you on the Switch. Just let me know what your in-game name is first. Because I won't just accept anyone, you know.
Think about the people who actually made the music soundtrack. What?
I just got
no, the
massacred.
music.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle. Yeah. You're like Nemo on the D-Lo. Because you have a very white light on you and your camera, you don't have any settings on your camera.
What?
It's
Nice.
because you have a direct light shining in. I hate to admit it to you, Trevor, but you are British.
I got you, Chris. That is really cool, actually.
You don't have any settings set up on it.
Wait, there's settings I can do this?
Yeah, you can adjust color stuff. I don't know if you can on your specific camera because.
I just fell down.
Like,
because I let go of the button to try to shoot, and I wasn't all the way up the wall. That's unfortunate.
What are we talking about right now, boys?
Right now,
Corbin's talking about Splatoon. I'm trying to talk to you about your camera, but you're not carrying.
I'm trying to carry about 3 different conversations all at once. We're talking about Splatoon specials, Clam Blitz, and then also you guys on the camera topic.
But the titties ain't that nice.
No, it's like I like it's her face.
I'm gonna go to
At least you're honest.
Goth I hope.
Like she's
Wait.
everything but her.
Where did all the goth girls go?
Is this the girl you met on Omega?
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have my lamp right on my carpet upside down.
Right on my car.
Probably.
Do you
I
like
think this looks better.
Penis.
Like pina colada.
GG Sushi.
Getting cock in the rain.
Cool.
Do you like penis colada? Getting balls in the rain.
Yo, what's up, the beans?
Jesus Christ, looks so fucking pale.
Yeah, it's because you don't have your settings.
I still haven't opened that.
Wait, what is that?
That's my Una's Finest poster and pin.
I should have checked to see
Ooh,
if
oh,
anyone...
Like a week.
If anyone in chat has
I just
sent
don't
me a
have
friend
like a
request,
frame
let
to
me
put
know.
it in,
That way I can
and I don't
accept.
want to just pin it to the wall. You know what I would like to pin to the wall? My boyfriend.
Me!
You have a boyfriend?
I will.
It's Gabe.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
No.
I thought you and Gemma were an item.
No, Gemma's
No.
gay as fuck.
She your beard?
I'm her beard.
Blah.
Disgusting.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Heart is frozen.
There's only one time that Gemma has said that she is attracted to me romantically, and that's when she was lying to get a creep off of her ass, and I just embraced it. It was cool. I was like, oh hey babe.
Damn.
You should have been the creep on his ass.
You're wrong. I'd leave some.
No.
No, I wouldn't leave any creep on his ass.
Blah.
Creep.
I love these sounds that you make.
I'm just gonna go through the plaza, just hitting, like,
Playing
hitting the button
Genshin.
for all of these Splatoon 3 ones.
Eh?
You're telling me that you didn't leave some spunk on his ass?
Whoa.
No, I was like 12, bro.
That makes everything so much worse.
Okay, I wasn't 12, I was probably like 14.
That makes everything worse. Because that means that you were horny.
I wasn't. That's the thing.
Speaking of
He
horny,
was horny.
I hate you.
Alright.
And that's it for the stream, everyone.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Cock!
To when was this sent? Via friend code 218. I believe this is one of you guys in chat, so I'm gonna go bam. Yeah, accept.
You can't tell, I just shit myself.
if you can't tell, I just
Died! Just.
Yo, how do y'all feel about anime?
Awful.
I agree. Yeah, man.
I guess I watched a lot of YTPs and extremely specific Mimi video edits. YouTube recommended me a video called Lord of the Rings, but every time Sam takes a step forward towards Mordor,
is-
he says it'll be the farthest he's ever been, which is over 9 hours long. And
Long.
I zoned out completely, and it got a full hour and 20 minutes in before coming to my senses and realizing, what the fuck, why am I watching this now? I can now perfectly recall the entire clip used in the video from beginning to end whenever I close my eyes. Birds cawing. This is it. This is what. If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been. Birds cawing. Come on, Sam. And let me tell you, it is every time he takes a step after the first time that scene plays. Whoever edited this together has powers and abilities I fear and envy and pity all at once. Anyway, now you could be recommending me Sam Frodo AMVs.
Ah!
Yeah!
Oh no. Oh wait, this is no area. This is where I need to go.
Bill Clinton Twitter. When Missy Elliott said, put your thing down, flip it and reverse it, she was talking about switching your dick and your balls around so your balls are over your dick.
That just seems uncomfortable. I have no idea, Chris, honestly. I have no idea what they're on about.
Don't.
Chat is concerned for your well-being.
They should be.
Cause there's nothing playing over you guys right now, so it's just the full force of the conversation.
Oh,
good.
I'm so sorry, chat.
I'm not.
It's fine. Oh, that looks so good! Of course it's
Oh,
so
that
far
looks
from
so
it.
good. Imagine such a...
This looks rather poggers.
Firefighters.
Literally
arrived at an
every
apartment
single
complex
post in the
going up
square
flames.
practically
Parked nearby
is
a truck identical to theirs.
Splatoon 3.
Oh Jesus!
Shit.
Look, we were
Battalion
getting
chief yells, "The fire helpers are already here! Come on, we gotta hand.
We are in little buddy cult.
Beer.
Oh
there.
no.
My screen because I laughed at Chris's stupid ass joke.
So,
His
is there an
ass
uncle
joke?
present?
Oh right.
Got it.
Yeah, we have no idea what's happening. But I'm gonna go ahead and open up a League Battle Room.
Don't.
Team Battle.
Team
Create-
Fortress 2.
Rip.
Bro, I can't believe they
I
added
saw-
Team Fortress 2 into Team Fortress 2.
Yo,
Bro, they added
that's
Team Fortress 1
crazy,
into
dog.
Team Fortress 2. It's crazy.
Bogger.
My life problems, by the way.
God,
There was
isn't there a map on TF2 that you can crash the server by playing the minigame as quickly as possible?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what it is though.
If you're losing, just keep playing the game and it'll end one way.
It was. I think you're talking about the entire pastime fiasco.
Mhm.
Because there was like a thing for a while where the game just entirely broke if you played it too fast.
Yeah, like the parrot kept spawning or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It's fine, Octo. If you still want to join, we're just vibing.
Sometimes it's hard.
I might switch up my weapon though.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I should probably make
That's
his
what I'm
pupils
talking
bigger, but I'm not gonna.
Do we have a fourth?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck kind of camera I have.
Mm.
The one that takes video recording. We need a fourth member. Dang it.
Nope. That's not gonna be me, Steve. I apologize.
Huh. Yo.
Yo, I wish I had like a button that I could
I'm not
turn my
there.
light off, like with my foot, like off and on.
I wish I
so
had feet.
Sushi's on the side.
so I
Okay.
could like turn off
We're
my light
chilling.
and then turn it back on, and I could be covered in blood. And then you would have to figure out who the imposter was. Here's a hint.
My girlfriend.
You freaking blonde. That's a rock. Toasted up things to be tasting quite right.
Splatoon 3 hype. Let's go, Betterling.
I ate steak. Then I drank some wine.
We have a fourth,
Then I
but
ate
we'll also
sides like an octagon.
and Sushi was finishing up in a match. That's why we're
Hungry
waiting.
man, the hungry rapper.
But we'll be
That's
doing
all
some
we
switch runs, and if we can
That's
get
coffee
8 people,
Coffee pot.
M.O.B. mayonnaise over biscuits.
Mayonnaise over
if we can
fish.
get 8 people that would play, I'll open up for some private battles. And we don't have to worry about it being stupid clan blitz.
That's an awfully hot coffee
But also,
pot.
it's clan blitz on the Reef and Snapper Canal. Pretty good combos.
Fun for me just to grab a boob. Plus, a penis got an attitude. My wiener's still in a combative mood.
I
Just
have-
Look at me one like it's mad at you.
I'm now on a time limit though to get to X rank. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I have to get there before 2022.
Splat rank.
That's still like a long time to get these.
Yeah, but
Also,
I've-
watched I think
it's also getting to X rank,
yeah,
Yeah.
which is like the top 15 in the world if I remember correctly.
could be better.
15 players or 15%?
15%, not players.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shouldn't be that hard.
I was the girl I'm talking to, not Sarah, like the one I met last night.
I am in the second highest rank, but it's also so hard to make progress.
Right.
Like I have to mega try
he
hard
got-
to make
he
any
got-
progress.
As he was, I think,
cheese.
This is really uncomfortable for me. I don't know why. I don't think that's true. What if I'm gay?
What if I'm good?
How am I supposed to get
Yo,
a girlfriend
Bitterling
then,
though,
huh?
if you're still here in chat, we'll probably do like some switch arounds and that kind of stuff, so that way everyone can have a bit of some time to play.
Shut up, Trevor.
Shut up, Trevor.
I have
me
no
up.
idea what Trevor's been saying.
Good. Trevor should not be trusted.
Yo, can we send this guy to Gulag?
Is
Thanks.
Trevor the imposter?
Well,
The imposter is sus and stupid.
Let the fucking explode.
thank you.
Ah, oh, kept it open. Somebody come up behind. Somebody come up behind. Oh, they're not gonna make it.
Come
On
on.
fort.
Do you still see me?
I see that you were
Now you
missing.
gotta stop eating and start playing.
Perfect. Guess where I am?
Under the desk, I hope.
I'm just down here. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm not under the desk.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I just got my head chilling on my seat and also like my upper back.
I can't remember who it was, but I from-munded
Yo.
somebody recently.
What's up,
Good.
MCS? Yes, for 2-3.
I'm gonna have to
It's gonna
stand up
be
in order to
so
get back in
cool.
the chair.
Okay. So,
Yes, Trevor?
Yeah.
Spoon 3.
Cheat.
Trevor,
You ever had Fermunda cheese?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? I've been looking all over for Fermunda cheese, honestly. They don't
Oh
have
my
any in my
gosh,
store
how
at
did they
the moment
score
of
so
program.
much so fast?
Where'd you get it, Trevor?
I think I might have just got a quad there. I have no idea.
No, you didn't get it from me.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
Him?
what?
Him? Where did he get it?
Who, me? Where did that... I didn't tell you.
Oh no, and I'm in the water.
He's saying you
Awesome.
gave him Fermunda cheese.
I have not played this game
I'm
enough.
not taking him, I'm taking him.
I am so violently rusty right now.
I'm
What?
just wondering where the Fermunda cheese came from.
Wait, so Trevor, have you or have you not had Fermunda cheese? What?
It's
Yeah.
a simple.
Oh
it's a simple
wow,
yes or
that
no.
broke all of my baller stuff. Instantaneously, practically.
Where'd you get it? Because I've been looking for it. You didn't get it from me, because I've been looking for it and I can't find it.
For queso.
It is.
Yeah, it's a Mexican type of cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. Alright, I think this is actually a really good stream. Hey guys, it's actually stream.
I just got murdered.
You're trying to change the subject, but I still need the Fermunda. It's a recipe I'm making.
I can't. None of us can see you, Trevor.
What?
Trevor, why do you look like you're like? I don't know. It looks like you put yourself in like a filter.
He's in the latest Jack White music video.
Come on.
Oh, what's happening?
That was witty, and you know it, Joey.
And they broke a barrier. Dang it. Never mind.
Now you're just that one, the first meme on the internet. You can't avoid this question, but have you had Fermunda cheese?
Yeah,
Then where did you buy it?
I can't say.
Why not? Do you have a dealer?
Yes.
What? It's just like a grocery item. Why do you need a dealer?
Yeah, that's a rip.
Okay, how do we
Yeah,
Why are we?
so that's why we're asking you. Like,
So
Trevor, where did you get the cheese?
First tell me how to
that's
I
a
don't
rip,
know.
dude. I've been there.
You did
I
something
mean,
wrong.
I was not doing well that game.
Stop being
I
so
might
close
need to
the
switch
camera.
weapons, if I'm being honest. Friend request received. Okay, there we go.
Father, I crave the
Oh.
cheddar. Where did you find the Fermunda?
Okay.
Father, I crave the Fermunda.
I craved it from under.
You literally can. You have a mouth. You know the location.
Give the
Do it.
man his cheese, Trevor.
If you get killed, then he'll
Give
have like
the
3 more
cheese.
customers. That's a great deal for him.
He's an old family friend.
Oh, so it's nepotism.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Look, I need the Fermunda for a recipe I'm making. And I haven't been able to find it anywhere for weeks.
So Trevor,
Oh wait, this looks a lot better though.
okay, but Trevor, like, actually real talk. Have you ever had Fermunda cheese, though?
Yeah. London is nuts.
What? No! No!
Oh,
No.
Rip.
I literally
From
told you I got them. You want me to tell you where I got them?
yes.
And then you're getting mad at me that I'm not telling you.
Oh, wait.
I like.
No, like,
Because I know
no.
you're lying to me. Because you don't want to die.
No, because
Um.
Fermunda cheese is like an actual type of cheese, though. Like that. No.
Oh
no.
no, this is a
No,
full
I
team of
know
people
the
that know each
Fermunda,
other.
these nuts joke, but no, like Fermunda is like an actual cheese.
Yeah.
Like that's why it became a joke. Is because people on the internet were like,
Oh, that's a funny name.
Ha ha ha. Oh yeah.
cheese Fermunda.
Chat is now wanting to know where the Fermunda is, by the way. Chat demands the answer. Whoa. I mean, okay, if they want to. So I have a question for Trevor, Gabe, and chat. How likely do you think it is that we'll actually be able to visit Inkopolis in the new game, either as part of a DLC or something, through that train and possibly the Deep Sea Metro?
I think that it'll probably be possible.
Because that seems, because if you look at the train models, they're not exactly the same as the ones in the Deep Sea Metro, but they're very similar. And they have similar graffiti.
Controller made of pomegranates.
Which I'm not sure if that's
think
just
that it'll
general
probably be
Splatoon.
possible.
Because that
I think
way,
it's probably just general Splatoon.
they'd be able to bring back old maps and things like that. Like, potentially, like, like, definitely some Splatoon 2 ones, like, The Reef, or Moray Towers, or that kind of thing. Because otherwise, they're gonna be entirely all of them new maps.
Yeah.
Which, there's also the interesting point of Octolings are available from the start. So, in this area, are squids and Octolings more friendly? Like, does that then mean that Octavio only controls one portion of the Octarian society? These are the questions that need answering.
Something below. Like 300. When?
Okay, got it, we're good. Please don't be a splashdown, and easy. Jumping to you guys with one clam. But that's a clam nonetheless.
Not really.
I have
I'm about to get.
hello,
real
new
mad,
person in
and I'm
chat.
gonna-
I have no idea how to
Why
pronounce
not
your
get
name
mad?
or what language it's in. Sorry. If you can understand me, though, welcome to chat. Welcome to the fun game we call Splatoon 2.
Oh, that's why you're about to get mad.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I am following. You need to make it.
Okay.
Why is Chris about to get back?
Ah, dang it.
He's playing bearing over it.
Oh, that would explain it, yeah.
I mean, chances are I'll get less mad and more just like very sad out of nowhere. Please. Please. You know I'm good for it.
Yeet!
Forest, please. You know I'm good for the front Monday.
Uh-oh. I don't know if that was a good push or not.
Also, Jody. Oh, no. What are the
Okay.
queue times for 2v2T right now? Oh, now I gotta go look up the queue times for 2v2T.
Stop them. Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, no, they're gonna be astronomical. I said the queue times are gonna be astronomical. Also, rest in peace, Chris.
I'm actually surprised that I did Devil's Chimney fairly well on the first time in months.
I couldn't get there.
I didn't do it.
We just
most
need to
of the
score.
time,
We
almost
just
every
need to
time.
score.
It isn't difficult. The only thing that I'm having trouble with now is orange.
Ah, that's a rip. That
There's
was a
two
really
ways to
close
do
game.
it: the safe way and the speed runner.
Okay, okay.
I can't do
Google
either.
Translate. Google Translate. Google Translate. 'Cause I have
Yeah,
no
whatever,
idea
dude.
how to read this. Hello.
Japanese.
What is your name?
Remember when I got on you
Let's
and then
find
I
out.
Yeah.
And you
Camus.
you were so
Hello.
pissed, but then I got like really far up.
And then you
Or
fell.
it's Camu. You're
No,
good
I
at
just
Nautilus.
let it alone.
Thank you.
And then Gabe fell.
No, I think
Oh,
I like intentionally threw myself down. Just I'm like, I'm
what
not,
was his name
I'm
again?
not
What was his
staying
name
in
again?
I'm not
there.
taking this success here.
Yeah.
I'm not
the-
gonna rely on Joey
The person with the
bullshit.
orange profile picture.
Okay.
It's in
What?
Japanese, and his name is Camu in Japanese, or Camus. I was figuring out
Cannabis?
what he was saying. Not cannabis. No,
Why not?
because that's not what his name is, or their name is.
That's my name.
For
Wow,
a
I thought
second
you were.
there, I thought Minecraft was making me pay to play on Minecraft 1.12.2, and then I realized it said play.
Pay. Pay up.
Yeah, because it gave me a pop up, and it was like confirm pay. It was
But
confirm and play because it was like, you're not playing on the latest edition of Minecraft. You could experience problems and features, like features that don't exist or whatever.
if I remember correctly, though,
yeah. Confirm and pay.
Octarians also weren't just like
I've made
there are
it
some
to,
that were
staircase.
brainwashed, like how they brainwashed
still
Sally,
can't
No way to heaven.
but not all of them.
God, I remember that
Well, what I
this
th-
portion right here made
and also,
me so
it's
mad
a-
the first time I got to it.
Hold on.
I didn't understand what to do the first time.
So what I think, so one, it's a year past. Octavio could easily get out. He got out the last time. However, I don't think Octavio is going to be the big bad. If anything, I think it would be interesting to see Octavio as more of a, he's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy either, type character. Because especially in the Japanese version of the game, it's less of a he's the bad guy and more of a he's trying to do what's right for the Octarians, even if it means tearing down Inkling society. But, I think it's gonna be Mr. Grizz. I think Mr. Grizz and Grizzco are gonna be the main big bads. Which almost would be pretty interesting if you get to pick a side. One side you're playing the Salmon Run game, like mode, and the other one is the story mode where you're fighting to, because you got, like, your little buddy, which, like, you would obviously be on the side of the Salmonids then. Trying to protect them from being overhunted by Mr. Grizz, or being hunted in general, as they're a borderline sapient species. What I'm really excited for as well is, and I talk about this a little bit in the discussion video. The Eiffel Tower, that doesn't look like your average everyday global warming destruction. As we've seen some human things that are kind of destroyed, but mostly intact. It's just the actual humans themselves that are gone. I think that, especially, why is the France area, like the Splatlands, so much more barren than the rest of, like Ingopolis, for instance? Why isn't Ingopolis like that? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is it's like overhunting, and it's also like a moral dilemma of you're hunting things that very obviously have intelligence. They've been shown to reverse engineer human technology and have a trade deal with the Octarians. If they're smart enough to do that, then what makes them different from the Inklings or Octolings? And shouldn't they be protected too? Which is gonna be, like, I think, the main story mode, is you have to fight Mr. Grizz over that. Because we also haven't seen Mr. Grizz ever. We've just seen him through a bear radio. I also think that going off the Eiffel Tower nonsense, and a lot of the lines that Tartar gives, and the general theme of cloning technology being possible in Splatoon, with Judd and a couple other things being like, this is a little bit outside your, like, present-day stuff. I think it's possible that part of the reason humans went extinct was potentially bioweaponry or, like, genetic alteration. Which could also explain why these squids, although very, susceptible to evolution, could be, could have, caused a more accelerated evolution. To be able to catch up to humanity in, although a very long time, comparatively short time, compared to us. Like, it took us a while to get to where we were. Because we spent, like, forever in the Stone Age, practically. Yeah. I do think it's really cool, though, that they're doing more with the Salmonids. I really like that. Although I still hope that there is... I'm saying that technology is still around, though. Like we've seen with the Nyla statue, they still have some serious tech there. Especially... yeah, there we go. Nice! I got carried because I was trying to talk about Squid Game. Yeah. But there's a lot of technology in the Nyla statue that we see in MC Princess Diaries is like, it didn't blow up. It's still there. Like, it's disabled, and Tartar is dead, question mark? Tartar could be making a return. We have no idea. I would find that pretty cool if Tartar made a re-emergence, or at least something human, like something left over from humanity. But the area in France doesn't look like natural disaster, especially with the Eiffel Tower. That's a full 180 flip with bits blasted off at the top. That looks like it was physically destroyed, not just like affected by global warming and like sea levels rising, flooding over. It would be buried in like silt and nonsense. It with maybe like a little bit of the side peeking out, maybe not completely flipped on its head. That had to have been something different. Yeah, they're like doing flight things, and then there's theories that they're actually reverse engineering the Arc Polaris. They're very smart, maybe technologically smarter than the Inklings, although they do are shown to be more primitive in other ways. But yeah, I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on the Splatoon 3 nonsense, because I have a lot of theories. I didn't put everything, I just put the most likely ones in that video. Because Tartar could potentially make a return. I really hope it's not just Octavio again. Like, I want Octavio to be in the game, but not the big bad again. Unless there's some serious changes to, like, I don't want it to be, like, the hero mode. I want the hero mode to be completely different than the hero mode of 1 and 2. Which, by the looks of it, is going to be different. Like, maybe even, like, still with, like, courses that you go through, but a different story, you know? Like, even if it's, like, the still, like, platformer-type levels, like, that doesn't necessarily have to change. Maybe with, like, some changes to, like, how they're played and stuff. Like, they did talk about the fact that there's going to be more, like, new movement options, I believe is something that they revealed already. Which, that's gonna be really cool. I'm interested to see how that plays out, especially for more backliney weapons. That might bring a lot of things like the heavy splatlings and the, splatlings especially, will probably be more popular, because it seems like the Nautilus is gonna be so good if it can, like, extra move up walls and such faster. That would be nutty. I just hope, because we're not gonna have all the weapons at first. We already know that. I hope the Nautilus doesn't take too long to get into the game, because I don't know if it'll be the first thing, because it's a little bit of a weirder one. It's not like the splatter shot, or like the ones that are the more traditional ones. Like, it's not like the Hydra, or the heavy splatling, or even the mini, or anything like that. It's the most unique of the splatlings. And it's also new to Splatoon 2. I'm also really excited to see the bow. The bow in action, I think, is going to be one of my favorite weapons. It looks like a more mid-range sniper-type weapon, which would really benefit my playstyle. I didn't have a charge there, and we just got stunted on by that guy. Holy smokes. We just got absolutely played. Yeah, that's a yikes, dude. Yeah, they're gonna score 2 clams here. Yup. Gotta love that bomb. Oh, I Spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Come on. I'm jumping to you, Sushi. Although by the time you hear that, it's probably too late. But I got you. Okay, maybe I don't got you. You literally died in the water as soon as I said that. Got it. Let's go! Come on. Come on, I believe. I believe. We're not making that. No. Get him, get him, get him. You got it, you got it. I believe, I believe. Oh. It's fine. We just gotta prevent them from scoring too many. And that's game. Gosh darn it. Unfortunate.
Honey musty again.
Yeah. I have returned. I had to. We were having discussions in chat that I figured you guys wouldn't care about.
Probably right.
We were talking
Every
about
single-
Splatoon 3 theories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got bodied. Just out of nowhere, they scored like 2 clams, like 2 of the big boys,
Yeah.
immediately with like some extra ones, and then we just like couldn't kill off the rest of their team after they made a second push, and they just like slowly whittled in clams.
It's bucket time. I gotta go check out the snake. There we are. Okay.
Ride the snake.
I'm not riding the snake.
It's awesome, bro.
The last time that I was told to ride the
GGs.
snake, it was Lucy telling me that she'd give me like $10.
That's fair.
Ooh,
Why didn't you do it?
double splatling. I like
didn't
this.
want- Her whore money.
She does have more money.
although, wait. I think I'm gonna switch weapons then. If we have a secondary splatling.
Yeah, come on.
I'm splatling.
No, I'm spoiling.
No, I'm down. I'm gay.
And I went down, down, down during a fire.
Fire. Then it burn, burn, burn.
What?
I have no idea what
I
Trevor's
got-
saying.
I got a 10k range. I got pretty far. Like, I actually escaped.
The one out of spawn.
I used the northeast nether highway. Yeah, I'm.
The biggest dick move is to get out of spawn using
Ooh, yes, that is the big brain stuff, but it was.
That could be interesting. That actually sounds pretty cool.
I got out of spawn because
Because they do
the
mention
people who were spawn camping, one of them was an absolute idiot and literally like left one of the portals open. And they're like, they saw me.
Okay. They're talking about building armor. That's the money. There we go. I have no clams. I couldn't do much about that one. But I'm gonna shwoopy shwoop. Hopefully that armor came in clutch. Yes! There we go! That's the one, Chief. Okay, I have, I think, quick respawn on this set, so... And I immediately die. But it's fine, because we got more points in because of it. Boom. Aha, they missed. You fools. Accept your fate. I'm gonna build up the rest of a armor real fast. Ah, dang it. Grab that clam. Ah, they stopped me. They stopped me up there. There. Hopefully someone sees that. I got there. That thing has some kickback to it. Please, somebody grab that clam. Okay, we're not. It's fine. We just need one. We just need like. Okay, not one. We need 3. And we're not gonna get it, but it's fine. They jumped out. Ah. And that's how you win a game of Clam Blitz.
Don't forget 8.
Sis.
What on... What? Just... I unmute to...
Hades nuts.
GG's.
Yeah, my favorite
Yo,
Greek
Sushi
god
with
has to
17 kills.
be- My favorite Greek god has to be Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Ride the snake, bro.
No.
Ride it.
No, I don't want your whore money.
Ride the snake.
No.
Do it.
No. Unless you give me a very lucrative offer.
Look, all that I'm saying is that I can either build a PC or buy a fursuit, so I don't know which.
Yes, flatlings
Or
are
you can get a very
nutty.
low tier version of both.
Awful.
Which I think we all know what the more economical answer is here.
Obvious. I hate.
Gotcha. No, no worries, ma'am. We're just gonna vibe and do a thing. And then, hopefully we get some new people in. We might also rotate over maybe to Salmon Run? Maybe? I'm not sure. Although it is also rotation change. So, that could be cool.
Computer and a decent fursuit cost pretty much the same.
No. No. God, fuck. Jesus. No.
God would not fuck Jesus.
Oh,
God doesn't jerk off. It's a very human emotion. But we were created in God's image, so I don't know.
What? Why do I always come into the weirdest parts of the conversation possible? What? Also, why is it the night that I stream is the night that
Look,
we
man.
have the weirdest conversations possible?
Listen,
I
you don't have to be in the call. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, fine. We'll join back in a little bit, but that's... You know, sometimes I worry for them. I should have popped armor there. What am I doing? Yeah. Anyway. You thought. You thought. Nope. Get out of here with your stupid arrow spray nonsense. You know, that's fair. Well played. Yeah, I have no clue what they are on tonight, but it's fine. No, they're not actually on things. I think they're just being really weird for no reason. It's probably because I am streaming, and I haven't been streaming for the last little bit, so like, yes, let's be as weird as possible in chat, in Discord. Because I did say earlier in the day that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stream some Splatoon tonight with you guys. Because I haven't done this in a little bit. Like, I did one last week, but I was taking a bit of a break because I had completely overdid it during the Splatfest. But yeah. I wouldn't put it past them to be specifically doing this. I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know, it seems very them to do that, though. Because we've been playing a lot of Among Us the last couple nights, and I might make a video over it. Just because there's pretty funny stuff that happens, and, you know, might as well. Wow. There we go. I couldn't do anything there. I jumped in and got bodied, which I'm super excited for the new jump-in, like, the launching into battle thing. That seems like it's going to be so useful for not getting absolutely slaughtered on impact. I couldn't pick up that clam. I don't know why, I just couldn't. It's fine. We have a minute left. Yeah, I feel like that's because that's honestly such like a huge part. Like, it's an oddly huge part that's to camp other people. Which I still feel like that should be a part of the game, but especially like on spawn-in, just to get back into the action and not have to walk all the way. That's probably going to be pretty cool. But I think there should definitely be a range limit to it, you know? So you can't like launch into the enemy team's base. Especially for modes like Clam Blitz or Rainmaker or Tower Control. Basically all of them except for Splat Zones. Where the goal is to get to the enemy team's base with something. Yeah, I think we've lost this one, Chief. I can't get there in time to even throw in any clams. Yeah. That's a yikes. GG's. Rip, dude. Aw, man. I had no idea, or else I would have helped. Hello, me. Me, and it's a dark profile picture. That's awesome. Oh, new ranked modes is gonna be lit. I just hope they don't get rid of any. Cause like, so like what I would like is almost like how they have it now, where it's like ranked and then league, but there's like, I would rather have like 2 different sets of, goodness, I'm blanking on the words, like almost like ranked 1, ranked 2, league, like ranked 1, ranked 2, league 1, league 2. Hold on, I'm gonna accept this friend request here real quick. Add friends. Dope. Nice. Respect on the profile picture. Is this a new one? Oh. I will also accept this friend request. I am not sure. Source, friend request. Oh, I got disconnected, dang it. Here, I'll redo the lobby. Especially because, Octo has to go do some stuff. So that way we can get some new faces in. Nice. I'm not sure who the other one is. It might be that, what was their name? It might be, Bitterling, or it could be the one that had a Japanese name. Camus. That was his name. Or Camu. Alright. Yo, if you want to join in me, just... Oh, we got the room open, and feel free to hop on in. Also, while we're waiting on that... Boop. That's what I'm seeing. But... Respect... You gotta respect the drip on that one. There we go. Fixed it.
guy.
Rip. Hello, I have returned.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hey, buddy.
I'd like to have you know that we did not talk about anything weird while you were gone.
The slime just fucking yeeted all the way across his farm, and he just went, holy shit!
Alright then.
He is an absolute disaster. He learns what happens when you don't. He just learned what happened when you don't feed Dervish.
Yo. Hold on. Yo, dude. You would like to. You made you. Just putting that out there. We need a fourth. Let me see if these guys want to do it. In a second. If no one joins. Or we could transition over to Salmon Run. I'll let you guys decide that. Do I want to sit around and potentially get one of the guys in VC? Oh, Octa's back. Never mind. We're fine. Just kidding. There we go. That's the one, Chief. Never mind. Decision did not need to be made. Although, Dupe, if you would like to join later on in the stream, just let us know. We can do some shenanigans. Also, if we can get 8 people in chat that are wanting to play. We might also still do some Salmon Run, because that does sound pretty fun right now. But, yeah, I'm gonna also join back over here.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Yeah, after this match, we can do we can switch to salmon. That didn't work. I have no idea if Salmon Run is open or isn't, but it's also about to change rotation. So yeah. Probably should have seen that out if.
How did I do this?
Haha,
Wait, who's failing at Slime Rancher is funny? Oh.
Jeremy
Just-
Albertson.
He just doesn't understand how to play the game.
And yet he's almost at the end.
Yeah, he made Dervish mosaic slimes, and he's not understanding like what each of the attributes are. So he just like it's raining fire on him, and there are tornadoes going everywhere, and he's like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?"
Jesus.
I still need to finish that game.
It's a good game.
It is a good game. I also need to play the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC still. It's like I have them, I just haven't played them yet. Like I haven't downloaded it or anything. Might do that on stream.
Going Down the Road Feeling Bad by Cliff Carlisle.
Okay, then. I am just getting absolutely hefted.
Okay, yeah, I'm muting the spot. What's up?
Yo, what's up? Oh, hey, by the way, we are live on the YouTubes.
Cool.
I've heard good things about the Sword and Shield DLCs. I've not had the time yet. Just got them back in January. Like right before Splatfest. Alright, so we're actually going to kill this lobby. 14 something. But I can't speak. That's a little bit lower than I was expecting, but it's fine. And immediately map mode changes. But let's see here. Is Salmon Run open? I should have checked that before suggesting it. It is not open. That is what we call unfortunate. I am going to quickly run over here, over to merch. I can't remember if I have anything ordered. I do. My team is so not up to par. Like, I beat the game and basically haven't done anything else with it. Like, I don't even have the legendaries. Like, I have Edonatus, but I don't have the Zacian. Because I've got Sword. Alright. Alright, see you later, Octotrooper. It was nice having you around. Hopefully, I'll see you probably tomorrow, actually. I'll probably do this again tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be Squid Game, but, it'll either be Squid Game, maybe Among Us. Not really sure about that one. Hold on, what time is that my time? I should just check on the Splatoon app real quick. On the Nintendo Switch Online. So I might be playing this, or I might do the Sword and Shield DLC, or, I have quite a few games I need to play. Because I might also, cross off Slime Rancher off the list. But, there's also Empire War that we could do. But generally speaking, Splatoon also is the one that does the best by far. And I really like Squid Game. We're waiting on a fourth. I'm back. Where'd Gabe go?
Other chat. He and Joey went
Gotcha.
to Minecraft.
Oh. Alright then. I have not heard of Forger. What is that? Alright. I believe we're waiting on a 4th, which I do have a 4th coming soon-ish. But I think for right now, I'm actually gonna back out. Well, especially because we have some people like, Sushi just went, AFK for the time being. I'm gonna go do some quick ranked mode because I desperately need to work on my rank at this point. Like, it just kind of needs to happen. Interesting. That actually sounds pretty good. I might have to give that a look. Let's see here. That's good. That with these? Sure, we'll do that. I don't remember what my set was for charger. This is going to be... Hold on, I should do real quick. Because I haven't played charger in over a month. I should do the training dummies real fast. Hey man, thanks for hanging out, Sushi. Might be doing some more of this later if you want to come back for that. But have a great rest of your night, man. All right, see you later, man. Nice. I think I might do a bit of ranked here, just because I need to work on my rank. But that's really cool, though. I used to be super into shiny hunting. I haven't done it in a while, but my first video on this channel, which I think you can still see, is actually I did a. This is well before I had any kind of capture card or setup or anything. I did a shiny hunt of Volcarona in black and white 2 specifically. Which was pretty cool. I still have that Volcarona. It's on my Sun and Moon, I believe? On my Usum game? I'd have to go and find it. But yeah. That's cool. Yeah, it's really bad, by the way. Super low quality. I literally filmed it with my phone pointed at a 3DS, and it's on, like, my phone's quality of things, but I actually got the shiny on the day that Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon released, which was pretty cool. I think I've gotten 1 or 2 shinies since then, but they weren't hunted, and they were just really random. I was doing a Wimpod hunt for a while, but I kind of gave up on it. Mostly because Sword and Shield came out, and, like, I don't know, it just was getting very repetitive. And I started playing other games more. But I'm actually going to be going, when we do the Pokemon one, I've actually been purposely avoiding any kind of spoilers. Oh, nice. I've heard about it, I just haven't really done it yet, you know? But I actually don't know pretty much anything about either DLC, so I will be going into this mostly blind. Obviously, I know how to play Pokemon. I actually, for a while, was trying to get into the competitive scene of Pokemon just a little bit. Like I have a competitive team in a couple of them in Showdown. Because I used to be super into it. And it's still cool, it's just... I can only do so many competitive scenes at once. and I like Squid Game better. Which is crazy because I've been a Pokemon fan for years. But I don't know, there's something about Splatoon that is just really fun. I love how deep the lore is for such an otherwise unassuming game. Like, it's not like a grim, dark game, but it has some really deep and interesting story moments. Like, it has, like, deep lore. Which, I love that. I'm gonna be that guy and say, definitely, if you've never played them, go and play Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. They are, in my opinion, which I am biased, they were my first games, but they are some of the best, if not the best, in the entire franchise. There are some that come really close, though, to that. It's probably nostalgia that puts it that high for me, but I still really like them. Like, especially Black and White 2. That had such a good story. And I am, like, in a game, the story of a game makes or breaks the game. Like, I love Splatoon 2 so much because, like, Octo Expansion especially, the story is so good of Splatoon. Like, I loved the story of Agent 4's was a little bit lackluster, but it was a rush job, so what can you really do? Octo Expansion, on the other hand, beautiful. Loved that. One of probably the best DLCs ever made for the Switch. Yeah, Generation 4 is really good too. Like, I would have to say, I don't know. My least favorite game is the Let's Go games. Easily. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I did not like them. They were just bad to me. But I grew up with all of the features already. Like abilities and that kind of stuff. And by the time Let's Go came out, I was already getting into the competitive scene. So it's like, hey, here's everything you've known and loved about Pokemon, just it's not there. Like all of the strategies completely simplified and different. And then you can just give your Pokemon these candy things and make them just better than anything ever. So it was probably a good introduction for a lot of new players, but as a veteran player, it was not a good experience. And if I'm being really honest, and this is a really hot take that I wish I didn't have, but some of the newer Pokemon games just haven't felt right. Like, there's just been something not right with them. Like, I loved Oraz to bits, but, and Gen 7 was decent. I really liked, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I felt like it had a good story. Ultra Necrozma was a challenging opponent. I feel like the story of Sun and Moon was better written, but that's probably because they just, like, made it fit to Ultra Sun and Moon for Ultra Sun and Moon. But at the same time, I don't like that they did that. Like, I would have rather them rewrite the story and reuse less, but it just felt like they were trying to reuse as much as they could. So a lot of the newer Pokemon games feel like they could have been really good, but they just kind of fall apart in some areas because of money saving and not putting in time. If I'm being completely honest, I have not kept up well with Pokemon news. I thought we already heard things about them, but I need to do my research on that, if I'm being completely honest, because I don't know. And I just got murdered. I should not be playing this weapon. But, like, mechanically, I love Generation 6 and 7. Probably, I don't know, I haven't really been in the Gen 8, competitive scene at all. Like, I don't really know what's good right now. But I loved Mega Evolution. I thought that was incredible. I am gonna switch back to Nautilus, by the way. What am I saying? We've heard leaks and rumors, but it hasn't been officially announced. Gotcha, okay. I don't know, it just... I feel like, Gigantamax, while kind of cool, isn't as cool as Mega Evolution. The fact that anything at any point can just be like, hey, there goes half your team, is kind of stupid to me. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that. It's not that broken, but could it be? Probably. I don't really know what the competitive scene is like right now. But also the fact that there was half the decks missing, which I think the rest of the decks is filled in with the DLCs. But I'm not entirely sure on that one. I know Volcarona and like some of my favorites are in, which Volcarona is one of my favorite Pokemon. But yeah. Mega Evolution was really good. I did not like the story of X and Y, and I feel like that's a pretty common sentiment, that it just was weird and didn't work right, especially compared to Black and White, which was the game that immediately came behind it. And then when you put it next to Oraz and Sun and Moon, which are all in the same system, it just doesn't compare as well. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool, but I can honestly also see why they didn't, because a lot of shinies probably wouldn't have translated well to that. Like, especially Snorlax and some of those that are similar, but not quite the same. And it would also be, I don't really know a whole lot about the shiny hunting scene of Gen 8. I would have to learn. But I think of the big overworld ones you can see as shiny, which I think is okay. I would have preferred overworld shinies too, but it would have been better if it was easier to see. Like, they had some sort of way of identifying, oh hey, like having like almost like a shiny aura to them. Like they have like a golden like shimmer to them, and maybe they make like a shimmering sound or something, I don't know. Like the shiny, like when you throw a shiny out, it has like that special particle effect. Like that, just around them passively in the overworld would have been really cool. Gotcha. I just wasn't a fan of how much was missing from Let's Go. Especially, I never play, like, my Kanto experience, my first one was Let's Go. So I don't, like, I like the Kanto ones, sure, but I don't particularly hold that much nostalgia for them. So the fact that they were the only Pokemon in the game, and there are some, like, favorites from, like, across the generations, like Lucario, Volcarona, a lot of Gen 5 ones, because that's what I grew up with, but also, like, ones in general would have been good to see, like, anything from the other generations. Or even Johto. Hello? We're talking about Pokemon.
Epic. I just remembered I need to dust my room. So...
Okay.
Weird
Flex, but
What?
I said weird flex, but I.
I will join though.
I bet.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, Chris was here. Pog champ.
Yeah. We've been popping off this stream, by the way.
Heck yeah. We're back to the Squid Game.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also Splatoon 3 hype. Which, I mean, that's fair. It's Splatoon 3.
Yeah, true. I also haven't played this game in a hot minute.
Oh yeah, I've been playing trash all night, but it's fine. Honestly, I would rather see maybe with similar mechanics, but I don't just want Generation 2 Pokemon in it. Like time and time again, the fan base will be like, "Hey, no, we like all of them. Don't just put a couple in and call it good enough." That just seems like you're trying to make money and not make a good game. Which they are trying to make money, but making money and making a good game are not mutually exclusive. In fact, you tend to make more money when you make a better game. So I'd rather just see full-on remakes of Gen 2 than see Let's Go versions, because Let's Go it was just, like, way too simplified and way too, like, just no common meta at all. Like, there was nothing... Like, you could have a Caterpie that could beat up a Mewtwo. What kind of sense does that make? The answer, none. Mythicals. Okay, so I like them. I only like them, though. I don't like the new way. I like the old way. With maybe a little bit of the new way. But overall, I don't like how it's just, hey, here's this Pokemon. You get no backstory. It's just there. Congratulations, you win. Cool. Good job. I think it would be more interesting even if it was really easy to catch. Like it was almost like a guaranteed catch type thing. Just having even a little bit of, like, story and, like, a location you have to go to get it would be cool. Welcome back, Chris. But, I like a lot of the mythical Pokemon's designs, though. I feel like they're well done. Like, Magearna is interesting. Victini is awesome. Darkrai, like, a lot of them are really good. I just don't like how they're just, like, handed to you willy-nilly because you got a redemption code. It feels very fourth wall breaking. And, like, losing the immersion type situation. Is that how they're really doing it now? If so, that's really lame. Like, that's really lame. I have not kept track of any of that, but I strongly dislike that. If it's a, you pay money now for mythicals. That's actually really stupid. I have not done any research in on it, though. Like, if it's part of a DLC, sure. Like, if, I don't remember what his name is, but the Kung Fu guy, the new one, that's in the DLC that I haven't played yet. Or if, like, I think its name is Calyrex, the Royal Deer dude from the Crown Tundra. I could almost get the Mew thing a little bit better because that one, it wasn't just the mythical. It was, hey, this Pokeball has Mew in it, but it also has these, it's like a Joy-Con that connects with the game, and you can walk around with it. It had other functions to it that made it okay. I don't know anything about Zarude. If it was part of, like, as, like, hey, you get this at the end of the DLC, then that makes sense. That's okay. But if it's just, hey, pay us $5 and you get a code to then exchange at the Pokemon Center for the delivery dude to bring you the new mythical Pokemon, that's dumb. I think that's really stupid and really poor design. I also think that when a game's life is fully complete, like take Diamond, Pearl, Platinum for instance, I feel like the codes for Darkrai and Shaman, like to be able to go and do those events, should just be available. Now, do I also have a Japanese version of Pokemon Diamond to specifically go and shiny hunt one day, both of them? Yes. But I shouldn't have to go and buy that. I should just be able to go, get the code, and do a thing. And did you have to buy it at GameStop, or did you have to just go to a GameStop? Because they've done the GameStop deals in the past, which was fine. But if you had to pay money for it, that's not okay. It is a singular Pokemon, which is quite literally ones and zeros that you can put into the game on your own, if you really want to and know how to. I just got murdered for no reason. But, yeah, I imagine you can hack in Zarude to your game. That's dumb. I really actually don't like that. Like, I really don't like that. Like, so this is the awkward place I'm in with Pokemon right now. I like Pokemon. I don't like the people making it right now. I feel like they're going really money hungry at the expense of making a good game. I would rather pay more money for a good game than to have the games. Like, they just keep churning out game after one after the other with things like just you can pay to win in Pokemon now, basically, is what that is. Even though, like, it's like, oh, here's the legendary mythical Pokemon, we don't know why the thing is you can get... Oh. So they basically just hand you the legendary at the very beginning? If so, that's... I don't know how I feel about that either. I will hold all reservations, though, for the 2 DLCs until I play them. And I might actually play them tomorrow. Now that we've gotten on this big Pokemon topic. I might do a little bit of Column A, Column B, actually. Might stream some Squid Game. I might do Sword and Shield for a while. And then switch over to Squid Game. Come here. Come here, boy. I took him out, but at what cost? Wait, like every single legendary in existence they just hand to you? That is lame. I'm sorry, but if that's the case... I have to see this for myself. So is it like really easy to catch, or do they quite literally go like, hey, here is Mew, Mewtwo, Lugia, Palkia, not Dialga. I was trying to go in order, but it's fine. Oh, that's okay. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. You still have to go and you have to catch it, and then you have to. I thought it was like a hey. We're going to, like an event gift Pokemon, just hand you every legendary in existence. Which is stupid. But that almost sounds like the Ultra Wormholes. Oh, less cool. Less cool, but makes shiny hunting really easy, I guess. Can you catch multiples of them? So it's just easier Ultra Wormholes. Basically. We got bodied again. Okay, so it's only one. Okay. I still don't like that, but I don't dislike it as much. I am getting absolutely bodied, so I'm going to switch up what I'm doing. Huh. I'm not exactly following, but you can get the Hoenn starters though. That's pretty nice. I still want them to just bring back Mega Evolution. Which I know is like that one that's like only living in the nostalgia period or whatever, but to be honest, the new stuff just isn't as good. It's just not. Like, I will fight people that are saying, like, it hasn't been good since, like, Gen 5 or Gen 3 or Gen 1ers. That's weird. Why would they... I mean, I guess they are fan favorites, but that's still kind of weird to me that they only did the Hoenns. Yeah. Like, plenty of people love, like, Greninja. Is like a major fan favorite, and some of the other ones. That seems a little weird. What are we doing? Not a clue. I guess I'm doing more ranked. I was gonna do a different thing, but we're waiting on some peeps for League. that would be stupidly broken. But I would almost like the ability to Mega Evolve or Dynamax, you know? So almost like they have the same charge, so to speak. Although, I still feel like Dynamaxing is broken. Like, they handled it fairly well in the games, but I just feel like the moves should be a little less powerful. Like, it shouldn't be such a drastic change. Like, sure, like, what I would like is you get one special power slot, so to speak, that you can use for Megas, or Dynamaxes, or Z moves. Like, any of those three. And then, from there, when you... One, Dynamaxes would have to be less powerful for anyone to use anything but Dynamaxes, unless they're just really diehard fans of Megas. But, like, the trade-off would be, hey, you get to Mega Evolve, which means that you have that until your Pokemon goes down, which is pretty nice. But at the same time, you then, like, you don't Dynamax at that point. And you definitely shouldn't be able to Dynamax a Mega Evolved Pokemon. It should definitely be an either-or situation. I feel like they will probably bring back Megas because people like Mega Evolution more. And Dynamaxing only works in special areas of Sword and Shield that have like this presence. Which is also why I can see Z moves not making a return, is because they're unique to the Alola region. Like, they specifically say in their lore that it's the light that Ultra Necrozma has affected that allows it to, like, the Z moves to work. Like, the Z crystals are basically shards of Ultra Necrozma. I just got slapped. One thing I also like is that they brought back characters in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like Colress and a lot of the other ones from previous games. They haven't really done that to my knowledge. I don't know, actually, to be fair. I have no idea what the DLCs have. For Gen 9, I honestly have no idea. I haven't kept up nearly enough to have any kind of predictions. I just want a better story. A better story, because my main issue with Gen 8 is the story feels... You feel like the side character. It feels like it is up until the point in which you beat the champion. It just feels like it's Leon's story that you're just happening to be, like, there for. Because, like, you don't handle any of the actual evil team's plot. Like, the I forget what their name is, but the ones that were run by Chairman Rose. You don't do anything with that. An Australian region would be really cool. I feel like the wild area should definitely be a thing in all new Pokemon games. That is the one thing I really loved from Sword and Shield, was the wild area. And the fact that it was... You could fight really hard Pokemon and get a whole bunch of levels off of it, but you have to be able to survive that. Which I thought was a really interesting and unique feature of the game that I would like to see continue. I would much rather have Mega Evolution. It was far more balanced, in my opinion, than Dynamaxing. Because you basically just save your Dynamax to the end and win with your Sweeper. At least that's what I remember being like in the really early days of Gen 8 competitive in Smogon. was you just waited and did your one dude, and that was it. I like the new Pokemon design. A lot of people will hate on Pokemon for new Pokemon design. I've never had a problem with the Pokemon designs. Musically, I felt like the legendary fighting music was a little weird for me, but I just didn't like the wolf calls in it. Otherwise, it was fine. It wasn't like my favorite or anything, but it was fine. I couldn't handle that. I couldn't take him. Yeah, I hear that they actually go pretty far with the levels, which is what I like that. Like, I played, Pokemon Insurgents, which was a, fan-made game. That was fantastic. If that was, like, how actual Pokemon was, I would be fine with it. Obviously, with maybe a little bit lighthearted tones. It's a little dark. More than a little dark, but, it's a good, like, it has good pacing. It has good, the legendaries feel impactful. Which is one of my main issues overall, is the legendaries don't feel nearly as impactful anymore. Like, bar the fight with Ultra Necrozma, as an outlier in this. Pokemon battles, like the legendary battles, have not been impactful since Black or White Kyurem in BW2. Because most of the time, you throw a Pokeball and win. I would much rather have ones where you have to fight the legendary and then you get to capture it. Like Ultra Necrozma, or like Black or White Kyurem. Like where you have to take them down and they are ridiculously powerful. And you're not sure if you're going to be able to beat it, this one Pokemon, let alone if, let's say for instance, they give the legendary to the bad guy first. And then you get it at the end, maybe. I'm not sure. But I also... Yeah, level 80. But do they give them IVs and EVs? Because if they don't do that, then it's not as challenging. Which I have... I'm not sure I remember what level my Pokemon are. I have a couple of them that are pretty powerful, though. A lot of my team is mid-60s, but I feel like my Dragapult, because I was making a competitive Dragapult before I just kind of died off of the game, I feel like that was around, like, level 80. Like, 80, 85. Like what I'm referring to is... Which is a little bit hard, because you haven't played either of them. Because if you only played Let's Go and Pokemon Sword and Shield. But in Black and White 2, the main bad guy, Getsus, at the end, successfully acquires both Kyurem and Reshiram or Zekrom, depending on what game you're playing. And you have to fight that fusion, which is a significantly higher level than your team at the time, most likely, unless you know it's coming and you know to, like, grind up for it. Or Ultra Necrozma, which was at level cap for you, and then was given boosts. So it was like a, oh dear lord, we need our entire team, like, full battle, like, on deck for this fight. Versus, like, the Eternatus fight, not that hard. I did it with one Pokemon and basically swept it. It was not challenging. Which sure they had that where it was like a, hey, you fight the guy a little bit and then you do it. But then they just throw in the other legendaries into it, which sure cinematically is kind of cool. But the fact that they were so broken during that and they did like basically all of the damage was unsatisfying. It felt like the entire game was handled by someone else, and you were just kind of there to reap the rewards. As it felt like Leon did all the work to take down Rose, and you were just kind of there and happened to be able to catch Eternatus and then take all of the glory for it. And then you beat him in the other one, likely using that same Eternatus. It just, I don't know, it feels way less challenging, and it also feels, it just feels less rewarding, you know? It feels like, and I don't know, this could be totally fixed in the other ones, it feels like it's a lot of, like, hand-holding, getting you to the objective, and then giving you something violently broken for having essentially done nothing to get it. Or very little. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. They weren't a challenge. Versus my first playthrough of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, challenging. It was difficult. I had a very good time with it. I was using, at the time, I had brought over Pokemon from other games that weren't normally acquirable. Like, I used that shiny Volcarona in my playthrough of the game. And, like, I had, like, a unique team because I wanted a bigger variety of Pokemon and not the same team that everyone else had. But it was still rough. Like, I genuinely was like, oh, this is a really big battle. Oh no, for Ultra Necrozma. Or even the fairy type gym leader, or not gym leader, trial captain, was hard. Like, I found it a genuine challenge. It didn't help that most of my team was weak to her, but still. And then to go from that to the only real one that was a challenge in Sword and Shield was the Dragon-type gym leader at the end. He was challenging, but then Leon was kind of a pushover. Like, Leon wasn't that hard, because you had Eternatus and just won. Or even if you didn't, you had a solid team at that point. So, like, I like the idea of a Nuzlocke, but I don't like the idea that you're immediately perma-punished for something like Guillotine. Or not, or, like, where you're just, like, insta-dead. Why should you have to self-impose rules to make a game challenging to be even enjoyable? Like, I would much rather, and I feel like this was a thing in Black and White too, but I don't remember, like, different difficulty modes would be so nice. Like, a way to set a difficulty to where you can pick and choose. Like, hey, you know, I'm new to the game, so you pick the beginner one. You get a nice introduction to the game with it'll handhold you a little bit, and it'll make it easier to do things. But at the end of the day, you're same more or less experience, but just easier. Or you could do the more challenging one, which basically you bump up the levels and then give them different movesets, maybe, and then give them IVs and EVs that match the things. And you give them smarter AI. That's it. It's not that hard to make it a more challenging experience. Like, you take the code for a very select few of people and you give it to all of them. And then you look at what's good in the competitive scene, which the fans already do for you, and you input the numbers correctly. Now, making the actual AI, that's harder. I don't know how to do that. But as a coder, as someone who knows how to code things, making it more challenging, or a way to make it more challenging, is not hard. They just haven't done it for some reason. Which is kind of stupid. But anyway, that's my piece on that. We're gonna do something different. I don't know what, but I am getting absolutely bodied in tower control right now. And I don't feel like hurting my rank anymore.
I'm almost done. I promise. I'm sorry.
You're good, dude. No worries.
I was just finishing something up that I hadn't really cleaned in a hot minute. So I have one little section, the top of my desk, and I'll be on it. I'm good to play whatever.
Okay.
And I was just listening in. That was some good commentary. I like that.
Yeah. Pokemon's
It's
a
cool
good
to hear
game.
from a. It is. It's good to hear from like a hardcore fan.
It's a good game that's kind of going pretty sucky at some points.
That's fair. All right, I'll be back.
For Arceus in Diamond and Pearl remakes, what I would like is it to be a part of the story. Will we get that? Probably not, if I'm being honest. I have no idea what they've said. We probably won't be getting Arceus as a part of the story, but I liked what Insurgents did, where it was like a Arceus v Giratina fight as like a post-game thing. That would be insane. I would love to see that. No, you're totally good, dude. I don't know, out of the mindset currently. Pokemon, I love Pokemon. They're making some very questionable business decisions that ultimately are ruining the games. Well, not ruining the games, because I feel like that's a very powerful thing. Both pronunciations are actually correct. Like, it was originally pronounced Arceus, but then they changed it. And we're like, yeah, you can pronounce it Arceus or Arceus. Because, sure, why not? It's like Rayquaza versus Rayquaza. It doesn't matter a whole lot. Like, it does, but it doesn't. And either one, especially with Arceus, literally either one has been correct in different points of history, so it's fine. Like, in genuine, like in the Pokemon stuff, they will pronounce it both ways. In another really weird and random note, I've been kind of really low-key wanting to get into animation and making animations, because I've just had this really weird idea to randomly make a Splatoon like anime intro, like, you know, those anime intro videos that you've seen on the internet. That would be really cool to do. I have no idea what I would be doing with it, but I have some interesting ideas for like a couple of like fight scenes. I will definitely be streaming them, for sure. I might stream them tomorrow, maybe. I'll either be streaming them or playing this. Or maybe Gunfire, if everyone else is playing Gunfire. You know what? Turf War time. Because why not? But, I would love to see for Splatoon, like, it's hard because the main issue with Nintendo in general is they tend to market their things really low for age group, when in reality their actual fan base is a lot higher in age. Like, most people that play Squid Game are actually like 16 to 25. There are other people in here. I think we have a couple of lurkers, honestly. Because it's currently saying that there are 7 in chat. But I think, like, Kristen and some of the other ones went to bed. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what, Sushi said that they were doing. Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, and there we have it. Honestly, I don't think that's correct. A lot of Pokemon fans are players that are like, one, you don't have to be. It just feels like in general, Nintendo sets the age bar very low, and it makes it not as good as it could be. Like, a lot of times people will set things lower so that it's easier to understand and is... Like, there's a fine line between making a game easy for anyone to play and, like, having a younger... I am just getting massacred by this one stupid guy on the splatter shot. A lot of new Pokemon fans would be in that age group, but a lot of returning players and a lot of their primary player base is probably like that age and over. Which, as like from a story and development standpoint, your game shouldn't only focus on one age group, which is often what Nintendo struggles with, is they set the age bar so low. But with Splatoon, at least, it has a lot to offer that you don't at face value need to know. Like, you can play Splatoon without ever knowing any of the details of the story mode or anything like that, and have a perfectly good time. Or, for the people that really enjoy it, it's there. However, like, the Splatoon manga, which I didn't actually ever say what I was saying, I would love to see a show based around Splatoon, but it would have to follow closely the actual storyline of the game, and not be like the manga, where it's very lowbrow, and I don't know, just, it's probably fun for a specific age group, but it's not the primary age group, you know? Like, most players above the rank, like B rank, are generally in the 15 to 25 range. And that's the vast majority of the player base. So, like, I would like to see, like, a... My whole thing is, though, that they tend to put their age bar very low. So then things like story and other things get pushed aside for simplicity, which oftentimes is not the best option. Is it maybe the best option for that specific audience group? Yes. But over time, you'll start slowly losing the bigger portion of your audience group that got you off the ground. They tend to pander more towards new audience versus still getting new audience, but maintaining old audience. And they do that very well in Splatoon, but in other games not so much, like Pokemon, where they've really oversimplified things to the point of where it's unrewarding in some cases. Again, I've heard really good things about the DLCs, so I don't know. That's just base Sword and Shield critique. How? Okay. I didn't think they would have that range. Yo, let's go. We'd love to see it. Thanks, man. This does make me want to get back into Pokemon now. If at the very least to do a Black and White 2 playthrough. Because that would be very fun to do. I'd love to do that. Like a randomizer, that would be pretty fun. Randomizer with increased difficulty. Maybe not a Nuzlocke per se. Just because I'm not a huge fan of Nuzlocks, but definitely a randomizer at some point could be pretty fun. Okay, and this is gonna be really weird, but you know what I almost would think would be a really fun game? A Pokemon MMO. Where, pretty much, like, there are some that are going to be AI, like gym leaders and things like that, but your average Pokemon trainer you see out in the wild is an actual other person, and you can go run up to them and challenge them, and it's big and open world, which, to be fair, I think is me just really enjoying the Pixelmon mod for Minecraft, and wanting that as an actual Pokemon game, and maybe not Minecrafty, but like, just like, you have like an apartment that you can like kind of decorate or whatever, and then, like the secret bases in Oraz, but then you have your, like, you go out in the wild, and how you grind up levels is you either fight wild Pokemon, or you can fight against other players of the same level. And then, like, you slowly build up your level by fighting other players at a challenging level. Like, that would be an amazing way to add challenge, is to have simply other players be there. That, as, like, trainers you can fight. And then you can actually do, like, a rival who's your real-life friends. Rather than just some random character that's kind of meh. I have not heard anything about new Pokemon Snap. That does sound pretty cool, though. I didn't play either of them, so I don't fully know a whole lot about Pokemon Snap. I know it's the photography game, right? Where they kind of drew some inspiration for it for some of the stuff in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I forget which game had that. I think it was both of them though. Where you like go and you like hunt after Pokemon to try to get like their picture or whatever. And then you do you get things for it in game. I don't know exactly what all pertains to Pokemon Snap though, but I'd be interested to see what it is. I'll have to look it up at some point. And I DC'd. Uh-oh, is stream okay? Yeah, the oldest Pokemon game I've played is Pokemon Diamond. That's not true. That's not true. I've also played... I don't own the copy that I played, but I also played... Fire Red, I believe. Which one of my friends had that I played a little bit of. But, something big and open world would be awesome. That's like an online game. I think that would be very cool. And then, like, you could walk up to people in the world and be like, hey, do you want to battle? Or, hey, let's trade Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon? Ooh. Probably Volcarona. And legendary Pokemon would be Reshiram. understood. I actually autocorrected that in my brain weirdly. I thought that, like, I read that as stream is fine, I think. Which I'm assuming is what you meant to say, not Steam if fine. Legendary Pokemon would definitely be Reshiram, though. Because it was my first legendary Pokemon. I think that's probably everyone's answer. Is one of their first ones. Regigigas is really cool too, though. Regigigas would be really, really cool if it didn't have slow start, which I think is everyone's thing. Like from a competitive standpoint, design-wise, it's really cool though. I also really like. I like the design of Eternatus. Not a huge fan of. What about mythical favorites? Mythical favorites, probably either Magearna or Victini. Celebi is also a really good one. Generally speaking, I'm weird. I basically, like, you put a game in front of me, I like pretty much any Pokemon and every Pokemon in it. Bar some obvious ones that no one likes. Looking at Mr. Mime. Looking at Jinx. Just quite literally racist. But it's fine. Although, question for chat. Favorite, not based on the games they're in, or anything like that. Favorite region. As in... Oh, Deoxys is a good one too. But favorite region, just based off of, like, this is a really interesting and cool place. I like this, like, location. Not necessarily based on, like, what was new in the region, but just the place in general. 1v1s? Okay. Sure, we'll do a couple of them. We are probably getting a little bit close to the end of stream, just because my throat is getting really sore, because I haven't had anything to drink, and I also need to go eat. Alola region, honestly, I would say that's definitely my top 3. For location alone, definitely. I would have to say my pick would probably be, let's do 1v1 on zones. Yeah. But, I really would like the Unova region, which is probably because it's the first one, but it's the one that feels the biggest to me, you know? And also, like, I love the locations in it. Like, the locations feel, like, diverse, and also, like Castelia City, with, like, the huge skyscrapers and nonsense, it feels like a real city. Compared to, like, especially, they did an alright job with Lumio City, but, like, the ones in the Alola region, or a lot of those places, felt way too small in, like, even the world to make any kind of sense. Like, you have a town that is a whole 5 structures. But sure, game-wise that makes kind of sense, but, like, there isn't, like, any even in, like, the background that you just can't quite get to. It's just kind of not a thing. Yeah, I'm familiar with pseudo legendaries. I would have to say for pseudos. I'm a big fan of Metagross. I'm a big fan of Dragapult. And, okay then. I just got slapped. Hydreigon. That one's really fun too. Hydreigon, I wouldn't say is my favorite on the grounds. I love its design, but it's so hard to get. It's like a pain. Oh wow, he stopped me on one, didn't he? Garchomp's also really good. I generally speaking like all of the pseudo legendaries. Tyranitar is kind of meh, but I don't like Tyranitar because playing against it's annoying. But whenever I play with it on my team, it just doesn't work out well. I'm trying to remember what all of them were, though. Like, who was the pseudo? Goodra. Goodra was the pseudo for Gen 6. There's also Tyranitar, who is a pseudo-legendary, that is, not a dragon type. And I want to say there's a fairy type one somewhere? I don't remember, though. Uh-oh. This map is very like one way and then the other. I think Chris has actually got this here though. Yeah, because I can't get back there to break it. Yup. Tyranitar is a dark ground type. GG's. Okay, so same situation. Snipers only. Snipers only on tower control. It does. It was before they started the whole trend of that. Ooh, do I go with, Yeah, I think I go with this, at least for now. Ooh, this one's a difficult one. I like Oshawott a lot. I like, Snivy is pretty good too. Snivy was my first ever one, so I'd have to say Superior is my favorite starter. I just got slapped. Oh, he made the smart call. I almost picked the Swiffer too. Although, that means I outrange him. But like, so the thing about the starters is I also really like Greninja. And I like a lot of the other ones in there too. Like I like Blaziken. Blaziken's really cool. I just got murdered. I hit him with a partial. I hit him with a partial. That's gonna be lead right there. Ah! That's game. He's won. He's won. That was close. That was a really close one. I feel like I messed up by picking the Splat Charger. I honestly know nothing about either of them, other than there's a lot of legendaries in Crown Tundra. And that Isle of Armor has apparently an improved wild area. Other than that, I have no clue. That was such a close one. That was so good. GG, man. Alright. Honestly, I think for now, that is where I'm going to call stream. Just because I'm really hungry right now, and favorite evolution, Sylveon. Either Sylveon or Vaporeon. Although I do like Umbreon a lot too. I'd say those would be the three in order of my favorites. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out of here. So, if you guys did enjoy, maybe stick around for some more. I'll probably be doing this tomorrow, or well, I'll be doing this tomorrow, or we'll be doing the Isle of Armor DLC tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't played in a hot minute. The first match I had done since Splatfest was I did 2 tower control matches earlier in the stream that I got bodied in. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you all in the next one. So, see you then.